we're finishing up this last page, and here's how you do this. So it's very simple. You follow the rules of the exponents. So negative times a positive is a what? Negative. And again, 1 times 9 is 9. And then go alphabetically. So are there any more A's?
Yes.
No. So it's just A squared. And the B's, who knows what the B's are going to be? B to the 5th. B to the 5th. Simple, simple. Then look at this one, and then I'm just going to do 1 or 2 more, and we're going to finish this up. What's a 3 times a negative 3? Negative 9. Then go to your A's. Are there any more A's in either parentheses? No. So it is A squared. Then we go to the B's. How many B's are there?
1.
B to the 1st. And then C's. How many C's altogether?
3.
C to the 3rd power. And that's it. Okay.
This is easy.
Okay. Then go down to the very bottom. All right. Go down to the very bottom. Let's start with the numbers. What's 1/3 of 3?
1.
It's 1. And if I had to, I would go 1/3 of 3, which it just cancels out. It is a 1. So, and it, by the way, who knows, is it going to be a positive 1 or a negative 1?
Negative 1.
Negative. And then we're done with the numbers. Go to the alphabetically, the A's. It's A to the what power? Are there any more A's? It's just A. And then B's, it's going to be B to the what?
3rd.
B to the 3rd. And C to the what?
2.
C to the 2nd. You're right. And I should have said, because there's the same amount of answers as problems, you don't need to do the puzzle, but you do need to find your answer. A squared, first one was this one.
27.
The next one is it
27.
this one? No, it's
27.
okay. This one here is a negative 9.
27.
Okay, where's the 20? This here, it doesn't have a 9 in front of it. So negative 3, there should be another one. Did I do one wrong?
How many times?
It's a 4.
It's not 50. This is 8.
4.
Oh, there it is. Thank you. Okay, thank you. I couldn't see it. But 27, I don't know why you were saying 27.
Yeah,
Anyway,
the last one.
well, I wasn't there yet, though. Okay, so on this one, it is, that is it. All right. So just make sure that you find your answers. So those are pretty easy. Then, so that's going to be your first job, is to get that done. The second job, all right, here's the second job, is we're going to be multiplying binomial times binomial. Now, I don't know if you're going to need paper, but to show you an example, I am just going to maybe do it. Oh, okay, I forgot. I ran this off wrong. So you have a blank after every, on the back of these. So you possibly could do it on the back if you needed to. But I'm going to show you what they say. There's this method, which, by the way, this method is the one that I use. They say the tabular method. I just call it the box method. I do, however, have to tell you about the FOIL. So you have to have heard of it once you get to algebra. Everybody in algebra knows the FOIL method. Is it my favorite? No, but you need to know what it stands for. So the FOIL method is, in fact, I'm going to rewrite this again right up here, and I'm probably only going to do it once just because. It's not my favorite. All right, FOIL means you take the first terms and you multiply those. So I take the first times the first, which is what's x times x?
1.
What's x times x? X squared, thank you. It is x squared. Then they take the O stands for the outside terms. Make sure you're focused. Again, I'm not going to require that you do it this way, but you need to know what it means. The outside terms is this and this. So they multiply this outside with this outside. What's 4 times x? Is 4x. And then they go, the I stands for the inside, which would be, here's the two inside ones, is 2 times x is 2x. And then they go, the last. So the last is this times that. 2 times 4 is what?
8.
Is 8. And then you collect everything. By the way, this forms, I always call it a happy face. You know, here's his eyes, little smile, his chin. It's kind of the happy face. First, last, outside, inside. F-O-I-L. And then you just collect your like items, x squared plus 6x plus 8. However, this gets crazy when you have a 2 by a 3, when you have a binomial times a trinomial, when you have a binomial times a quadrinomial, whatever they call it. So we use the simple box method, and you might need paper, you might not. I'm going to try to do it right here on this, if I can write real tiny. So if I can write real tiny, I'm going to try to do it right here. So I'm going to draw a little box, and I'm going to put, it doesn't matter if you put this on the left side or on the top. I think I'm going to put it on the top, y, and then 11. If it's a plus, I don't put the signs. Then this one I'm going to put y. I think I might need some paper, right? And then I'm ready to go. So y plus 2, y plus 11. And then you just multiply to get the product for each box. In other words, what's y times y?
Y to the second.
Y to the second. What is 11 times y?
11y.
11y. What's 2? Here's a 2. 2 times y
2y.
is 2y. And then what's 2 times 11?
22.
And nobody should be working on the other worksheet right now. Nobody should be working on the puzzle. You should be getting this down. Don't make me call mama, right? So on this one, 2 times 11 is 22. And then you pull it out of the box. I probably will need a sheet of paper because I don't want to keep on flipping back and forth. So you just pull it out. Y squared. And then normally diagonally you'll have the same term. So I've got 11y's plus 2y's is what?
15y.
Is plus 13y plus that 22. And that is my answer. It's a lot faster. Again, somebody in the front who thinks they're going to need some paper. I'm sure you will. So take one and pass it back. Because that's really 2 times the space. Take one and pass it back. And take one and pass it back. All right. So, all right. So let's go ahead and look at the number 10. So again, you'll have more room if you use your paper. So set up a simple box. And then here is a negative 10, a negative 10, and then you have a negative 8. I know I went through that yesterday. Oh. All right. You're ready to go. Does everybody see what I wrote here? A minus 8, a minus 10. And you're ready to go.
What number is this?
This is the number 10. Then, what's a times a? Yeah, and by the way, you could do any box. I could go out of order. Negative 8 times negative 10 is a positive 80. So it's not so restrictive as this method. All right, but let's go ahead and follow. We'll just go straight across. A times a is what? A squared. Negative 10 times a is?
Negative 8. Positive 8. Wait, what?
Negative 10 times a.
Oh, negative 10.
Negative 10a. And then this one is negative 8 times A, negative 8A, good job. And then you pull it out of the box, and then you're going to collect like terms. So I've only got 1A squared. In fact, I'm going to just start putting it right here. I've got A squared, and then look diagonally. Normally, they should be the like term. So I've got negative 10 of them, negative 8 of them,
Negative 18.
and it is negative 18, negative 18A, plus 80. And that's, yep, that's it. Because I can't collect any more items. And that is it. Let me see if there's any that are, okay, we'll do this one here. This number 16. So the number 16, I'm going to set up my little box. And I'm going to put 1. I usually start this one off on the top, but it doesn't matter. So 1, and because they're positive, I'm not going to put any sign. And then this one is WV, negative 6, minus 6. So here we go. All right, what's 1 times WV? It's WV. Then we've got, so be careful here, WV times WV. Well,
Or WV squared.
Well, thank you. W squared and then V squared. And then on this one, 1 times negative 6.
Negative 6.
Negative 6. And then negative 6 times WV.
Negative 6 WV.
And then we're going to pull it out from the highest exponent to the lowest. So this is going to go first. So W squared V squared. Look diagonally, I see like terms. I've got negative 6 of them plus 1. Who knows what that's going to be?
Negative 5 WV.
Negative 5 WV. And then the last one, minus 6. And that is it. You can't collect any more. They are not the same. So that is,
Should we just do the first page?
hold on just a second. I'm sorry, Trinity, what was your question? I'm not going to do it. We don't have to. They're saying what's the missing part. I mean, we could do it because they're doing this the FOIL. They did this times this, got 7 squared. They did the last, which is C times 7B squared. C times 2C is 2C squared. So to get the middle, it's the inside and the outside. But do you want to do that?
No.
I don't.
We're not doing this bad.
Okay. No, it's not going to be that bad. Don't be perezosos. Okay. Because we'll probably not do, we probably won't do very many of these. So in fact, I'm just going to do one more to see if we have any problem, and then we'll save the word problems for tomorrow. So I'm going to go to the 34. So the 34, I'm going to do my little box. And 2xy minus 3y. 2xy minus 3y. Just make sure the biggest mistake is not to copy these correctly, because then every box will be wrong. 3xy plus 2y. And this is number 34. Okay. Then, on this one, who thinks they know what 2xy times 3xy is going to be?
6xy.
Now 6x squared y.
There you go. 6, there's x squared and y squared. And then this box, what is this one going to be? Negative 3, negative 9,
X y squared.
x, y times y is the y squared. That's correct. And then this one here is 2 times 2 is 4, 1x, and y times y is y squared. And then this box here is going to be positive times a negative. 2 times 3 is negative 6. Y times y is y squared. And then when we're pulling it out, the highest term is right here, 6x squared y squared. And then these are same sign, usually diagonal. Who knows what that's going to be when I collect those? Yep, it's going to be negative 5xy squared minus 6y squared. And that's it. So I'm going to put that there. Do you guys got that down? Do I need to do 10 more? No. Tell me no. I don't either. All right, y squared minus 5x y squared minus 6y squared. Yes. All right.
Okay, I got that.
You got it? Okay. Now, here's what I'm going to assign. And if I need to assign more, you just let me know if you're not getting it. So I'm thinking that we're going to do this column here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and finish this column here. Oh, we're almost done with this one. And then the puzzle from yesterday, and that's it.
Wait, the entire page?
The puzzle isn't that hard.
The puzzle is that hard. No, we're not doing the entire page. We're doing the rest of these in this column. I really should have you do these, but it's okay.
No.
We'll save those for tomorrow.
We work with someone.
Then we're doing this column, okay? And finishing the puzzle. Finishing that last worksheet. Got it? Okay.
We work with someone.
I'm worried.